Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going over a ton of examples in this video regarding the nonsense that's happening with Star Wars Outlaws and just using examples of what happens when they try to gaslight you and tell you the following. So they told you in the beginning, oh, Kay Vess, you guys are making fun of Kay Vess. You don't know if she's going to be that ugly when it releases. Have you played the game yet? You guys don't know. You're just grifters. You're just doing whatever to get rage bait hate clicks. You have no idea what's going to happen when the game releases. Well, apparently, not only were we correct, like we are 99% of the time, but the fact of the matter is, she's somehow worse.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the nonsense that's been happening with Star Wars Outlaws and the epic win that was Black Myth Wukong has proven yet again that every single lie these losers have told you regarding the modern audience and regarding females and how hard it is to translate females as a one-to-one when doing animation and whatnot for video games. It's an absolute fucking gaslight. And if they really don't know how to do it, let's say they genuinely don't know how to do it and we want to believe them and take them at their word, then perhaps, you know how they love to get consultants to make sure they get all the black stereotypes right? Well, let's be real. Perhaps you should get it consulted by the Eastern developers who know how to actually make female characters one-to-one from their counterparts. So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, the funny thing about this picture, there's a multitude of funny things about this picture. Number one, obviously, we know that the whole modern audience excuse and for why women are so ugly in Western games, we know that to not be true, okay? It's complete and utter bullshit. They're making women ugly on purpose because they're trying to push their identity politics and their agenda, and they're trying to make it as trans and androgynous as humanly possible. That we know to be an absolute fact, and it's because look at these Eastern-made characters. Look at these women from Black Myth Wukong, which, by the way, shout out to all the journalists out there that ran with the same story of sexism and misogyny because the game had no female characters. Well, guess what? You terrible journalists playing on your fucking Steam Deck and your ROG allies, you're not even playing on PC when reviewing a PC game. Guess what? You missed 6 of them at the bare minimum. You missed 6 female characters because you didn't actually play the game. You complain about the first 2 chapters, which, by the way, at the end of the second chapter, there's a female in it. So you didn't even get to the end of the second chapter. All you did was boot up the game. You didn't see the game start off with women, and you immediately lost your mind and decided to write a review talking about how sexist and misogynistic the game is. So you guys are absolute losers. There's no doubt about it. But look at this. Look at this. You got from Manga Lawyer. Look at Kay Vess. How is Kay Vess looking worse than she did from the trailer is beyond me. I have absolutely no idea. And if you look at all the Black Myth Wukong characters, they're all based on real women, and they all look almost one-to-one. Aside from the fantastical elements, obviously, from the game and whatnot, they still look very close to who they were based on, especially the top left. I mean, that was pretty damn close. Now, if you look at this post. I mean, from Grums, how did it get worse? How did it get worse, bro? How is this even possible? She looks like a fucking alien on the right. Who is this? What is this? I don't even know what this thing is. I mean, how did it get worse? But again, it got worse somehow. It did. And these are the people who tried to tell you that it wasn't going to get worse. That, oh, you guys are judging a character from pre-release. Wait till the game actually releases and then judge it. Well, here we are. I don't really know what to tell you. And we got another video here saying from Manga Lawyer, here's your $120 Star Wars Quad A experience. An army of mid-sized and big YouTubers destroyed their entire reputations for a quick Ubisoft payday. Defending this mess. You'll never recover from this. This thing's a joke, bro. This thing's an absolute joke. Look how terrible she looks. I mean, how do you look this bad? I don't understand. She looks lifeless, soulless. Look at this character. This is terrible. It's fucking terrible. I really don't know what else to say other than that. Look at this. Look at her eyes. She looks like an alien. The lip syncing is god-awful. It's god-awful. What are we doing here? This is terrible. Now, we have this video clip here. Now, I went over this video clip before, and I'll play it again just to give you an idea, but this is just terrible, man. The stealth mechanics in this game are horrible. Look at this. Watch this clip. I will never get over that clip. Not only does she teleport after doing a stealth attack, she does a slide, but then she shoots this guy like 6 times and nothing happens. Literally shoots this guy 6 times and nothing happens. She gets shot multiple times and nothing happens. And the funny thing is, I made a joke saying that this is just another skill tree. This is a stealth attack skill tree so that when you stealth attack someone, it instantly teleports the body to the next part of grass that's available. That's what this is. That's what they tried to do, and then they failed miserably. And then the character just says, like, you know what? No, we don't have to fight. And then she ignores it and goes and loots a chest. Yeah, this shit is dead on arrival, man. This game is dead on arrival. Star Wars Outlaws: The Return of the Chin. The Mad Lads really did it. They freaking expanded the jaw into the galaxy. IGN 7 out of 10. They set a new standard for heroic jawlines in space, bro. Look at this shit, man. How are you this bad at making female characters? If you really are this bad, and if I'm going to take you at your word, I think what you need to do is you need to do something. You need to get consulted. That's what you need. You need to hire consultancy from some Eastern developers and have them teach you how to do it, because you clearly don't know how to do it. And if you do know how to do it, then that means you're purposely doing it like this, which I truly believe is the actual truth regarding the whole thing. You know how to make a female character because you guys been doing this for decades before. Now, all of a sudden, over the last few years, suddenly it became difficult. Perhaps you shouldn't be doing DEI hiring then if you think it's too difficult. Maybe the people you're hiring aren't in fact best for the job. Perhaps you should find someone who can actually do it. Then it says, I guess Eurogamer is not invited to Disney this year. Give Star Wars Outlaws a 40%. Eurogamer gave Star Wars Outlaws a 40%. That is absolutely insanity. Now let's look at this clip. How can Ubisoft release games in this state? Look at this. Look at this. Let's play this. Hold on. Look at this, bro. This body is headless and moving. Again, typical Star Wars Outlaws stuff. This thing's a joke. So ultimately, guys, Star Wars Outlaws is exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's exactly what a lot of you thought it was going to be, and it's only different from what the shills thought it was going to be. But at the end of the day, the shills have to double down. They cannot shill, right? Like, it's impossible. Once you become a shill, you always have to be a shill, because then people are going to call you out the moment you stop shilling. They're going to be like, what? Well, actually, you said this game was amazing, so then why are you roasting this game all of a sudden? It's the same thing, if not even slightly better. Why are you roasting it? You got to be a shill the moment you dedicate to being a shill. And to be fair, the shills are doing that. They are absolutely doubling down, tripling down, and trying to pretend like this is the most amazing game ever, and it's a super quality experience, super quality game. Well, that's exactly not what it is at all. This game is absolute fucking trash, and I'm glad that we were proven right yet again. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.